I'm so excited that our GBL options at present are Fossil Cup or Master League. But whatever. We've got a Fossil Cup team we like. We're just going to keep playing it and just see if we can have a decent GBL day out of this deal. You know, I might pivot if we really just don't see the Poliwraths that we're hunting, but generally speaking, this team works. It has a plan. We play a lot of Ferrothorn leads, which isn't my favorite thing on the planet, but, you know, I think ultimately the team is well enough positioned that we should find a way to win. We just probably have to switch out of Ferrothorn leads to try and bait in a Lantern. That's kind of where we're at, right? And that's probably what we'll do. All right, let's see what we got. We got a Ferrothorn and a Poliwrath. Okay. Into Quagsire. Fascinating. So this is like a somewhat okay matchup for them, but it's not like, it's not a matchup they're going to be thrilled about. The question is, do we shield a Stone Edge? I think we're going to. Oh, they went for a Mud Bomb straight up. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Well, good bait out of our opponent there then. Oh. Maybe they don't have Stone Edge. I would have assumed that they did, but they're just straight mud bombing us right now, which does not seem like necessarily the winning play. I mean, I'm going to force them to use a shield if they want to win this. Well, it's definitely a win if they do that, right? Okay. I mean, the downside for us is that they did generate shield advantage, but like they're going to cough that back up right here, or they're going to let me just pulverize. Okay, sure. So what's their remaining Pokemon then? Right? Like, what are we... What is their last Pokemon? It's their own Mantine. Okay, well. Do we just straight thunder them? How do you get 7Ks? By opening gifts, Michael. So whenever you have an open gift slot, if you open a gift, there's a chance that you will get a 7km egg. But you have to have an open egg slot. So, slot where there's no egg, and then you have to also get the egg out of the gift, which isn't guaranteed. Okay. The problem here is, like, I kind of want to... I mean, I actually do want to, okay. There's the Poliwrath. All right. That's fine. We should be okay here. My biggest concern is, them getting both Icy Winds. Okay, perfect. Because if they got the other Icy Wind, then this mirror match we're going into would be very challenging on the debuff, even behind as they would be. It would be a pretty challenging matchup for us. But I just don't think they have the I don't think they have the energy here to kill us. Even if they have Ice Beam, I don't think it matters. Yeah, Ice Beam. Oh, no. GG's. Okay. 1-0. Things kind of worked out for us. They did not have a good Jellicent counter on their team. And they did not fight for switch advantage, which is really good for us, given that the Poliwrath into Pharaoh is not a super fun matchup. So we found a way to flip that one to our benefit. GG's. Let's see if we can hopefully keep that up. No Lantern was nice. No Grass type was nice. Those are the sorts of teams we want to see. All right, Ferrothorn into Ferrothorn. Remember what I said about Ferrothorn mirrors at the top of the show? Yeah. Fun. So the problem for us is mostly just that, like, we want to preserve our Ferrothorn for a Lantern. Like, we really do. Oh, okay. Interesting. So our problem now is that we don't have a great secondary option for Pharaoh aside from the mirror. So I think we're going to actually just come in here. I think they were trying to trap a Lantern here, would be my gut feeling. I don't mind if they Hurricane me again. It hurts, but it doesn't kill me. And we're going to come out with enough energy for a Shadow Ball, so... So right now, my gut feeling is they could be double bird, right? They could have two, ooh, baby. We're going to force them to use their other shield, potentially. Yep, perfect. I think we're fine with this, because Thunder's not going to kill us. Ah, their back Pokemon's Poliwrath. Just the way we like it. Just the way we like it. Sweet. Basically, very similar teams. It's a Ferrothorn with two water types in the back. It's just that our two water types are going to beat their two most of the time. And we've got a concession from our opponent. We just have to tap our way through the rest of the game. So, GG's. The only thing that makes the Umbreon mirror worse is that you're bulkier. The Ferrothorn mirror, you have nothing that hits for super. You have nothing that hits for neutral damage, right? Everything hits for resisted or double resisted in some cases. But you're not quite as bulky. But something like Ultra League Umbreon mirror is pretty bad. Is pretty bad. If you're thinking miserable mirror matches, right? Fossil Cup. Yeah, there we go. Let's keep it going. The old Ultra League Umbreon mirror does feel pretty bad. Caress isn't fun, but again, neutral. Mostly neutral. It's just the bulk is insane. Ferrothorn and a Sand Slash. Okay. So it's not good per se. It's not what we want to be doing. Ice Punch. Yeah, that kind of slaps. Okay. Fine with me. Oh boy, yeah, the 30% debuff. Ugh. All right, so early shield. That's fine. Mantine and Jellicent's not a bad matchup for the Mantine. You just put consistent damage on, which is nice, right? And they're using their move timing pretty effectively. So, like, we'll probably land a Shadow Ball here, but the problem is that it's not going to kill him. I do still have a shield. I'm just debating the need to keep that shield to give us a way to win a future matchup, right? Unfortunately, I can't get to another Shadow Ball, so we just have to surf here. But, you know. Yo, Matthew with the raid. Hello, friends. Come on in. Hello, hello. How are you? Happy Friday. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well. Come on in, Raiders. We're playing a little Fossil Cup. We just started our GBL for the day, so we're going to tank both of these. We know they have a Sand Slash, so we do have to figure that out. So I'm kind of leaning on that shield advantage to help us with that. And then their remaining Pokemon is Jellicent, so that's not great. But maybe we can make something of this. Oh, we both switched simultaneously. Awesome. I think we're gonna try and yeah, I would have liked to get a Seed Bomb in there, but all right. I think we're stuck here hoping that we can find a way to win this from this position, but this is pretty bleak. We're in Shadow Ball range at this point, so giving up this shield here is probably bad. But I think if we take the Ice Punch, we die to Shadow Claw anyway, so I don't really know that there's a good... We're going to try and farm, but it's going to come up just short, right? Yeah. Unfortunately, we never really found a way to leverage the advantage we needed here to a win. We really needed to hope that that back Pokemon was something we could really handle, and it just wasn't. So, say Levy. Tricky team comp for us to handle, and I couldn't find it. It happens. But yeah, thanks for the raid, Matthew. I hope you had a really good stream. I appreciate you sharing your chat with me here, and I hope everybody has a good time. My name's Ken. We're gonna play GBL today. Lantern. Okay. I mean, we like that as a lead. We don't like this as a swap, though. So this swap is a real problem for us because I just don't have an answer to it. We're gonna have to put the Mantine in, but I want them to waste a Thunder on me first. But we're already out of alignment timing wise, so this isn't great because it means that they're gonna get to put their Mantine or their Lantern back in on this Mantine. And I also have to respect the fact that this thing can functionally one-shot us. Ugh. Not if we're shielding Power Whips, though. That's real bad. And I'm not counting moves because I'm too lazy to do it, so. Because what we don't want to do here, and what I risk doing here, is basically putting ourselves in a spot here where we've used both of our shields on our Mantine. Yeah, I can't afford to do it. Yeah, that's so bad for us. Because they're gonna have they'll have another Pharaoh counter. This is just gone absolutely sideways for us. I do not have an answer for a Pharaoh safe swap. It's such a ballsy safe swap that, like, I don't have a good answer to it. The closest thing we've got is basically our opponent not having a Ferrothorn answer of their own and somehow this working out for us. Right? Yeah, that's the opposite of that, by the way. This would be definitely a Ferrothorn answer. And we're not going to be able to... Yeah, you know what? Let's just concede that. We're not going to win that game. Okay. Yeah, it's ballsy to safe swap a Pharaoh, but I think a lot of the teams that lead Pharaoh don't have a good answer for Pharaoh. So it makes sense in its own way. Pelipper. Okay. Okay. Pretty much all the Pelipers I've played against have baited to start, but I'm not so like, I don't know. It's always a ballsy call to call them baiting a Hurricane here, but feels good when you call it right though. We are a little bit behind on energy, but we are up on a shield, so I'm feeling pretty okay about eliminating this Lucario, hopefully. Yeah, there it goes. I'm not going to give him an in by baiting there. Okay. I mean, if they want to Hurricane me, they can Hurricane me, right? Like, that's what it's going to need to kill me. Yeah, there's the Hurricane. Fine. Okay. GG's. We'll handle that team, okay? Pelipper double fighter. Yeah, we can handle that. That's a team we can handle. GG's. Okay. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right.